So today we're going to talk about human blood typing. Blood typing is a type of codominance, and it's also involves multiple alleles because there's three alleles that are expressed in heterozygous individuals. So the three different alleles that are expressed are lowercase I, capital I superscript A, capital I superscript B. Codominance is also present between the blood type of A and B. So our blood is made up of four things: plasma, which is the fluid part, red blood cells, which accounts for the blood type, white blood cells, and platelets. Some types of red blood cells have things called antigens attached to them that attach to the red blood cell. Antigens are proteins that code for recognition of a foreign body. When a foreign antigen is detected, your body's antibodies destroy those cells found in the plasma. So here's a blood cell, and in plasma we have antibodies that bind to the markers on the blood cell, and if they don't match up, then it would destroy it. So red blood cells, we have group A, which have A antigens, group B, which have B antigens, group AB, which have both A and B antigens, and group O that have no antigens. There is another type of antigen we're not going to talk about today, which is the Rh positive or negative, but just know that you could also have type A positive, type A negative blood. So the four blood types that we are going to talk about today, we are disregarding the positive and negative blood types, is type A, type B, type AB, and type O. So it's really important to note that when you see type A blood, there are two versions of type A. One is the homozygous, and we also have heterozygous. Type B also has two versions, which is homozygous and heterozygous. So an individual that has type B blood could have this blood here or this blood. Type AB is a codominant trait, which is only one version, and so it's capital I superscript A, capital I superscript B. And type O has 0 antigens on it, and it's represented by 2 lowercase i's. So there's dominant recessiveness going on here. If I look at this one right here, the capital is dominant over the lowercase, which is recessive. And then if I look at this blood type here, there's codominance going on. So today we're going to look at a codominance problem. I have a homozygous male, and I cross it with a heterozygous female. So the male is type B blood, and the female is type A blood. For whatever reason, it's not quite showing. This should be B, and this should be an A down here. Looks like it got cut off. So here's my Punnett square. Again, here's the female, and here's the male. And then you just fill it in like any other Punnett square. When you create this Punnett square, you separate the i's, and then you always keep the superscript with the capital letter. So we have I, A, I, B, capital letter I, superscript B, lowercase I, I, B, I, B, I. So the question, you can ask lots of different questions on this, but what are the types of blood types? We have the phenotypes. So this is the genotype, and the phenotype would be, for that one, type AB. For this one, the genotype, that is what is circled, and the phenotype would be type B blood. So the phenotypic ratio is a 2 to 2 for AB to B, or a 1-to-1 ratio. Half of the individuals have AB blood and half have type B blood. So here's another example. I have a male who has type O blood and it is crossed with a female who has type AB blood. Again, set up my Punnett square, separate the I's and keep the superscripts with the capital letter, and then fill in the Punnett square. This time I see 1/2 have type A blood, that's heterozygous, and 1/2 have type B blood, that is also heterozygous. If a boy has a type O blood and his sister has type AB blood, what are the genotypes and phenotypes of their parents? The boy who has type O would be II, lowercase i's. And the girl who has type AB has capital I superscript A, capital I superscript B. So what would be the answer? If I were to solve this problem, I would fill in what the kids are first, which is here and here, and then you can figure out what their parents are. So the parents' genotypes are type A and type B, heterozygous for both. Sorry, the genotypes are capital I superscript A, lowercase I, and capital I superscript B, lowercase I, and the phenotypes is type A and type B.